Hi, Alan Stratton from Woodturning. I do a lot of different projects, and so it's sometimes wild and crazy here at the lathe, and occasionally my fingers get in places where they shouldn't, such as around this chuck. Sometimes the jaws are extended out to where, well, there's some nasty pieces going around here, or edges here, or even in here, and sometimes I can hit my fingers. Yes, I should not do that. I should not let them get anywhere close, but it happens. So I have an idea that I want to share with you this week and see if you think it can save you some fingers too. I have plenty of owies on my fingers, so I don't need any more. So what I did is I went to the big box store and bought some latex tubing. This is a 1/4 inch inside diameter and 3/8 outside, and glued it together with a little dowel. I'll show you how. And so I now have several of these, and my thought is that if I can put them, stretch them around the chuck, in critical spots, such as where that would be, and maybe I can even, maybe with a different size, I can stretch it around here. My thought is that if my fingers do wander, maybe they'll hit the rubber instead of the metal, and therefore have a softer landing. So let me know what you think of this idea and whether it is worth adopting. So here we go. Let's make some of these and then protect our fingers for future use. I purchased 10 feet of latex tubing at a big box store. This is 1/4 inch ID and 3/8 inch OD. I picked latex because it stretches. Vinyl tubing is soft but does not stretch like latex. I cut 1/4 inch dowels about 1 1/4 inch long. Looking back, I think 3/4 inches would be okay also. I rounded the ends to make it easier to insert. The glue is E6000. I chose it because it also is flexible. CA would be my next choice, but I worry that it would not withstand the flexing that this will be undergoing. A small tube of E6000 works great because it hardens quickly. I have wasted big portions of big tubes. The glue is very nasty if you get it on yourself. I am wearing disposable food service gloves. I have mounted one of my chucks on the spindle to use as a form. I'm wrapping the tubing around the chuck body and then stretching it about 1 inch. No rules about this that I know of. Then cut off a section. After spreading glue on one end of the dowel, I wiped it a bit into the tubing and then inserted one end. Then, holding the tubing and dowel, I spread more glue and inserted the other end for a small loop. I noticed that I had to hold the dowel exactly on the dowel and not push the dowel out with the holding pressure. Then wipe off the squeeze out and set it aside. I made sure not to stress the loop for at least a day. I made several sizes to fit on different jaws or whatever. These are quick, easy, and cheap. If I make sure I use them, I can avoid more owies on my hands. These are not as important as my face shield, but avoiding pain is still a good motivation. Keep wearing your face shield and consider adding these bouncy loops for your hands. Your feet, yeah, well, they're still on their own.